Yeah, we got the lineup out, but it's about time to put them away. Might get some weather coming, not sure. Got red tractors in the shop, getting ready for Red Power Roundup in Huron, South Dakota this year, so we'll get them all tucked up inside. Let's see how 1950's been starting since we got all the overhauling stuff done on it this spring and winter. It's been way better than cranking and cranking and cranking how it used to be, as one would expect. So the reason the 1950 gets come back in the shop is when we overhauled it this winter, had it out, did everything on it. I took the blower off, was just going to reseal the blower. Seemed like the time to do it, but there was more wrong with it than we expected. And this was one of the end plates on the blower. And this is the internal surface where your rotors are running up against. And it had suffered oil starvation. These were completely chewed up and eaten out and didn't do any favors in the end of the rotors either. To try to cheapen it up a bit at the time, I found used one of these online for a pretty good rate. I reassembled it with that, but I got an overhauled blower coming. Now I'll exchange this one out. Don't know if I'll get much on core. When these wore out, the rotors were able to kind of cock off to the side a little bit. So the end plate on the other side got chewed up pretty good. In fact, on this side, there's even some marks in it. And I figured if the thing wasn't performing like we wanted it to, that would be the place to start. It's fairly easy to work on right on the side. And I'd like to see 15-20 more horsepower out of it than what it's doing right now. It's got fresh N50s in it, so it should be pushing a little bit better. We're going to get that done. I figured that would be the first thing to change if it wasn't running how we wanted. We'll get her swapped out of there and get that one sent off, see what they think about it for a core value. I hope they do. They're not cheap. But it's in here with the Forbidden brand for now, if you're an Oliver True guy. But as my description says, I'm non-denominational. And this farm got started with a 51H, I believe, is what Grandpa started the farm with. And he was international. We were international guys till he got his first 30-20. And he had some 300s and 400s along the way before then. We're getting these ready for the Red Power Roundup in Huron. That'll be a good meet. We didn't come by the Oliver deal except for collecting for the most part. Oldest boy's name was Oliver, so we started checking them out. And next thing you know, they just keep popping up. And once you're looking for them, you can find them on the auctions pretty easy. If you just keep smashing that blue button, it turns out you get them. So we'll let you know how that goes with that blower on there and see if that gets us what we want. It's starting and running fine, but it's definitely smoking under a load enough to make me think there's plenty of fuel getting in. Maybe just an air supply issue on that. Not scavenging the best. We'll try it out if nothing else and see if we can finally get there. We're gonna get the rest of the guys put back into bed. Catch you around.